When the relationship between you and the narcissist ends, whether you ended it or they left you, you might think that it's over. However, the reality is quite different when you discover that the narcissist you were involved with is still monitoring and following you. Why does the narcissist behave this way, and why does it often happen after the end of a narcissistic relationship? This is what we'll explore in this episode. Keep in mind that when a narcissist is monitoring you, it doesn't matter whether you are aware that they are watching and following you, or if they are doing it secretly without you noticing. But one day you realize that the narcissist, like an eagle, has its eye on you, tracking every step and aspect of your life. You feel that they are still present in your life, influencing your movements even after what has transpired. So what is happening here? It's not just the person who left you and moved away without tarnishing your reputation or diminishing your worth. The issue is that despite all this, you sense and discover their surveillance and monitoring of your actions, even after everything that has occurred. Moreover, when a narcissist engages in such behavior, they use every available means, whether directly or through someone assisting them, like a flying monkey, for example. When a narcissist monitors you, they do so across all platforms, including social media. As I mentioned in the last live session, narcissistic monitoring persists even if there is a block between you and them, as they continue to watch you through alternative accounts that you may not be aware of. Don't think that a narcissist will easily erase you from their mind after you cut ties with them. It's impossible for them to do so or to let go easily, acknowledging that they've lost control over you or that you are no longer under their influence. There are reasons behind this behavior, even if it surprises you that it's happening. These reasons are undoubtedly related to the narcissist themselves, such as feeling a need for something specific in you that they currently lack or that is present in their new relationship after you. Also, the narcissist may engage in such behavior to assess how you are doing or what your condition is like after the separation. This is something of utmost importance to the narcissist. They want to know if you have become better without them or if you are still as devastated as when they left, thinking that your life has come to a halt. The narcissist continues to monitor you after the breakup to see what you're planning and scheming for your life afterward. This behavior is often done subtly, and you may not be aware of it or pay much attention to it. Additionally, the narcissist might observe you for an extended period without attempting to contact you during that time. They are studying your situation and waiting for the opportune moment to re-enter your life. It's essential to be certain that, no matter what happens and no matter how long it has been since the separation from the narcissist, they will never stop considering reclaiming you. This is because they either find something they want in you or need a certain supply from you, or it's to satisfy their ego by succeeding in reclaiming and discarding you whenever they please. The entire story is linked to the narcissist gaining attention and focus from you once again. They consider this pursuit as a game they must win, securing their success in obtaining you again. The narcissist's turbulent life is a constant competition and struggle to fulfill their unhealthy needs. Regardless of the methods used, they believe that the end justifies the means, whatever those means may be. The narcissist suffers from a condition called attachment disorder, preventing them from accepting the harsh reality that the relationship has indeed ended due to their unhealthy attachment to you and your presence in their life. This inability to accept the reality of a natural end to the relationship causes the narcissist to struggle to continue the relationship normally for an extended period. They quickly become bored and are constantly searching for sources of supply through any means to ensure the availability of these sources whenever needed, avoiding deprivation in case of any issues in the current relationship. The narcissist keeps you as long as you provide the expected attention, care, and supply, securing alternative sources on demand or as a backup to guarantee their needs are met if you decide to leave or if they choose to discard you for a certain period. During this period, there must be someone other than you providing the narcissist with what they need all the time. It is impossible for the narcissist to live for a single moment without the presence of these sources in their life. Another reason the narcissist continuously monitors and follows you is to ensure that you have not overcome what they did to you and confirm that they left you in the same state you were in with them. The narcissist is keen on making himself feel superior and triumphant. He is careful that you are shattered and psychologically and physically destroyed to the extent that, when you think about leaving him, you are not repaired even for yourself. This illustrates the depth of the narcissist's resentment and hatred towards you despite all you have done for them and the sacrifices you have made for their sake. The narcissist is determined that you are not better or superior to him, whether you are with him or after separating from him. When he chose you and associated with you, it was because you were a unique and successful person, possessing qualities that he wanted to obtain from you, depriving you of them, and leaving you as the remnants of a human being. The narcissist behaves in this manner due to his deep-seated belief that everyone hates him and wants to humiliate him, even without any evidence. He deals with you antagonistically, even if you have only shown kindness to him. Nobody should ask how someone can be like this, because we encounter and interact with these types every day, individuals who lack natural emotions or empathy even towards their closest people. Their main objective is to ruin our lives without any justification, other than satisfying their pride and inner demons. The narcissist is insistent that you remain at the bottom while he is at the top, the triumphant one, and you the defeated, broken one. This is the case, even though you have no intention of dealing with him in such a negative way. As long as the narcissist sees you suffering and lagging behind in your life, he feels a sense of superiority, triumph, and success, experiencing great satisfaction. This is the fuel or sustenance that the narcissist needs to survive. The narcissist lives in a perpetual state of competition and comparison throughout his life. To him, winning in this competition and comparison is crucial because it proves that he is better than everyone else, holding them beneath him and being the one who is not deprived. Thus, he secures the fuel and supply on which he thrives. If in the narcissist's perception you are in a better situation, succeeding and advancing in your life, it becomes a calamity for him. The profound sadness and misery he experiences drive him to initiate a new campaign to tarnish your reputation. His goal is to influence you negatively, stop your success, and replace it with failure, turning your happiness into sorrow once again. The narcissist needs to portray to others that you were the cause of the problems and the reason for the relationship's failure. He attempts to show that he was the victim from beginning to end. The primary reason the narcissist monitors and follows you after the separation is that he wants to reconnect with you or restore the relationship. He needs to do this to find the right time to re-enter your life and bring you back into the relationship again. The narcissist tries to gather information about you and your current situation. He wants to know if you are happy or sad, successful or not, and he uses this information to plan how to win you back. Keep in mind that after ending the relationship with a narcissist, your success and overcoming the past are crucial. The narcissist, while monitoring you, will find it easier to manipulate you if you are in a state of weakness or still suffering from the effects of the relationship. If you are not strong and resilient, he can easily pull you back into his orbit with minimal effort. You won't be able to say no to the narcissist or reject his re-entry into your life due to the emotional vulnerability you are experiencing. This is because you may feel a sense of injustice and victimization from what happened, and with his minimal display of remorse upon his return, you accept him immediately. The cycle of mistreatment begins anew, and you end up judging yourself by accepting new abuses that never end. Additionally, you force yourself to continue to avoid experiencing the pain of rejection and abandonment once again. That's why it's crucial never to be alone after ending a relationship with a narcissistic person. Keep yourself occupied and fill your life in a way that leaves you with no time to dwell on the narcissist or the deceitful memories associated with him. The narcissist is extremely cunning and manipulative, adept at playing with people's minds to achieve his goals. He will attempt to deceive you, pretending to regret what happened, claiming ignorance about his actions, and perhaps even stating that he needs therapy to address the behaviors that caused him to lose you. Once you sympathize with him or allow him back into your life, believe me, it won't take more than a couple of weeks before things revert to their old patterns, and he becomes even worse than before. Try to understand a crucial point. The narcissist sees you as a tool or an object existing solely to fulfill his desires and needs. The narcissistic relationship with you is tied to what you can offer, and you must recognize this dynamic. I know that what we're talking about may be challenging, especially for those involved in a narcissistic relationship with children involved, preventing them from making the decision to separate or distance themselves. Perhaps you still have some lingering feelings towards the narcissist that make it difficult for you to easily move on from this situation. You might find yourself drawn towards the narcissist, at least to seek answers to questions within yourself. You want to understand what you did to lead to this and what mistakes you made that allowed them to leave you so easily. Believe me, by thinking this way, you are doing a great disservice to yourself as you are reopening the door to a new phase of mistreatment, handing them the weapon to hurt you once again. You need to be stronger and realize that this person is psychologically disturbed, abusive, and incredibly harmful. You may be aware of this intellectually and may have experienced it, but the shock makes it hard for you to comprehend or believe that all this happened from them. If you can't stay strong, the narcissist will continue to return to your life whenever they please, leaving you in perpetual suffering. Don't even for a moment think that the narcissist's attempts to re-enter your life mean they love you or regret losing you. You must understand that you are dealing with a person who has a personality disorder and lacks the ability to engage in a healthy relationship. The narcissist's way of thinking is entirely different from the normal thought process of regular people, and their involvement in a relationship is never in a natural manner. You must exert all your effort and strength to save yourself and protect yourself from harm and destruction at the hands of an abusive narcissistic person.